Charles Badger Clark was a cowboy and a poet. Born in the late 1800s, died in 1957. Well, Badger Clark wrote a lot of poems and a few of them have been put to music by different people. And when I started learning and playing cowboy music, that was a few of those are poems that had got put to music were some of my favorite songs. And back in the early 2000s, I was traveling and singing somewhere, and I wound up in South Dakota at Custer National Park. And I didn't have a clue, but I went in and the sign for Custer National Park said, home place of Charles Badger Clark was in the park. And I was like, wow. So I went and found a ranger, told him what I did. And he said, well, the cabin's closed for the season. We don't really give tours of it, except during like May to August or something like that. And he said, but I'll tell you what, just follow me. So I followed him. He took me up to the cabin. And I got out and he said, I tell you what, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go back down to the office, take all the time you need, and come get me, and I'll go back and lock up when you get through. Well, it was like walking back in time. I walked in the cabin, little one-room cabin. Books, boots, his little single cot that he slept on, a little parlor guitar over in the corner, and numerous things he'd collected over his life were right there. And according to the ranger, they'd left it pretty much just like it was when he died. And evidently he died right there in that cabin. Well, I went out on the porch and I got my guitar and I thought, wasn't expecting to even find something like that. So Badger Clark wrote a poem called The Old Cowman. And I learned it from Don Edwards. His version is, and this is probably his version of the song, kind of my spin on it. But to sit on Charles Badger Clark's home place porch and sing this song is something I'll never forget. I rode across the valley range I hadn't seen for years. Trail was all so sport and strange, it nearly touched my tears. I had to let 10 fences down, the fussy lanes ran wrong, and each new line would make me frown and hum a morning song. Closer and closer across the wire, the urban wren is on the land, I reckon I'll retire, while progress toots a greedy horn and makes her motor buzz. I thank the Lord I wasn't born no later than I was good to live and all the sod without no fancy fuss, belong in partnership with God, Mother Nature, and to us. We're skyline bound from east to west, and there's room to go and come. I love my fellow man the best when he was scattered some. Closer and closer across the wire, why there's hardly play to step away to call a man a liar. Their house has locks on every door, their land is in a crate. These ain't the plains of God no more, it's only real estate. When my old soul hunts range and rest me on the last divide, just plant me in some stretch of west, sunny, lone and wide. Let cattle rub the tombstone round and cowed mourn the kin. Let horses come and paw the mound, but don't you fence it in. Closer and closer across the wire, to crowd and pinch another inch, it's all their heart's desire. world is overstocked with men, and some will see the day when each must keep his little pen, but I'll be far away. While progress toots a greedy horn and makes a motor buzz, I thank the Lord I wasn't born no later than I was. The Old Cowman, Charles Badger Clark. Think about that song. What he was seeing is what we're living today. House has locks on every door. Land is in a crate. These ain't the plains and God no more. It's only real estate.